everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So in the previous videos, we talked about the various writers who are associated with realistic movements or the realism as a writing movement. Let us today talk about this person, Benjamin Franklin Norris Jr. Benjamin Franklin Norris is someone who is associated with naturalistic writings and naturalism in the American literature. So let us first of all discuss about naturalism as a movement. So naturalism is a literary movement that seeks to replicate a believable everyday reality. You would say, yahi kaam to realism kar raha tha, but realism basically is a stark reality that you are portraying. Naturalism goes one step further than realism. वो ज़्यादा rude हो जाते हैं. वो actually एक philosophy में बन गया है, जिसे हम लोग naturalism कहते हैं. That is one step further and one step sharper than what realism was trying to portray to us. Naturalism is a philosophical position that all phenomena can be explained in terms of natural causes and laws. तो वो बोलते हैं हर चीज नेचर के थ्रू natural causes, laws and उन तरीके से आप explain कर सकते हो. In this sense, the term describes a type of literature that attempts to apply scientific principles of objectivity and detachment to its study of human beings. So realism is talking about the society and the portrayal of society, while naturalism will bring you inside a person, will talk to you about the qualities of that person. It will make you focus a lot on a human being and the way they are detached from the outside world and how the surroundings are affected and are affecting the person as such. So basically यहाँ पे हम कैसी type of literature देखते हैं? This is that type of literature which is talking about the scientific principles and how objectively you can detach from the world and how as such a human being is affected by the circumstances that are there. And we always work according to our own mental intellect. So unlike realism, which focuses on literary techniques, naturalism implies a lot of philosophical position here. To study the characters through their own relationships to their own surroundings is what naturalistic movements were talking about. So Benjamin Franklin Norris is someone who was born on 5th March 1870 and he is dying in 1902. He is someone who is associated with journalistic writing and novelistic writing in the progressive era in America. He is associated with predominantly the writings that were there in the naturalistic genre. So naturalistic genre plus progressive writings लिखते हुए, he is a journalist, American journalist, as well as a novelist. Some of the most notable work that he is famous for are McTeague, a story of San Francisco, that is coming out in 1899, and The Octopus, a story of California in 1901, and The Pit, that is coming out in 1903. So these are some of the important works that are written by whom? It is written by Frank Norris. Frank Norris सबसे ज़्यादा किसके लिए famous है? Naturalism के लिए famous है. Human qualities दिखाते हैं. That human हो सकता है nature से परेशान होके कुछ time गलत decisions ले. ये सारी चीजें हमें किसके दिखती हैं? इन novels में दिखती है. McTeague is a very important novel. Please read the summary of this novel. Octopus is another very important work. The Pit as well. The novel with a purpose brings the tragedies and the griefs and others to notice and proves that injustice, crime and inequality do exist. ये इनके एक बहुत important work की ही line है. This work is The Novel with a Purpose that is coming out in 1902. So वो कह रहे हैं that definitely you can see that there are certain tragedies, there are certain griefs that you will notice, and this will prove that yes, injustice is there, crime is there. You cannot close your eyes to the inequalities that do exist till now in America. Then Norris moved to San Francisco after some time during his writing career and he attended the University of California where he was under the influence of French naturalist writer Émile Zola. So वो Zola से इतने ज़्यादा इंस्पायर हो जाते हैं क्योंकि बिकॉज Zola एक फ्रेंच राइटर है जो नेचुरलिस्टिक मूवमेंट से इंस्पायर है. यही मूवमेंट किसको इंस्पायर करेंगे? बेंजामिन फ्रैंकलिन भी इसी मूवमेंट से इंस्पायर हो जाएंगे. Norris wrote McTeague, his most recognized work about how man can overcome his brutish animalistic tendencies and then become a new person altogether. He was influenced by socialist progressive author अपटॉन सिनक्लेयर एज वेल. एंड जो सोशलिस्ट ऑथर थे उस टाइम पे अमेरिका में बहुत फेमस, सिनक्लेयर, उनसे भी वो बहुत ज्यादा इंस्पायर थे. द डिफेंडर्स ऑफ एवोल्यूशन एंड पर्टिकुलरली थॉमस हेनरी हक्सले वर आल्सो, he was also someone who was inspiring Benjamin Franklin Norris. So who is inspiring him? He's inspired not only by Zola, but he's inspired by Sinclair also. He's inspired by Huxley. And you should read a little bit more about these three people for the starters. वैसे तो ये बहुत ज्यादा important writers हैं. Norris' work includes morally purposeful action. There are certain scenes, there are certain themes that are going to talk about suffering that are caused by corrupt, greedy persons. And they are going to see how the corporate monopolies are there. तो ये क्या दिखाएंगे, एक पर्सन की फॉलीज के बारे में दिखाएंगे, उनकी सफरिंग्स के बारे में दिखाएंगे, एंड हाउ अ पर्सन इज गोइंग टू इवॉल्व एज सच. सो दीज आर द सर्टेन थीम्स दैट आर देयर इन हिज वर्क्स. Then we have Meron of the Lady Letty in 1898. This work will come out. Blix Gorset and Galep. This is another work that is by him. But this work, McTeague, that is coming out in 1899, is the most important work that he has written. It's a naturalistic work about the life and trials of a dentist. एक dentist की story है in the turn of the century in San Francisco, California. It was also filmed as Greed by Eric. Okay, so Eric ने इसको also एक film में convert किया था. Then we have another work called as A Man's Woman. 1900 के अंदर ये work आता है. The Responsibilities of the Novelist in 1903. This work is coming out. It's a collection of essay on the role of the writer. So it's a collection of essay. It's a non-fiction work that he has written. The Responsibilities of the Novelist. Then we have Wendover and the Brute. It's a posthumously published work. What is posthumous? After death ये publish होती है उनकी in 1940. It is a study about degeneration. किसकी study है? Degeneration की, downfalls की story है. Then we have the Epic of Wheat trilogy. Now you have to remember that trilogy भी उन्होंने एक लिखी है. Trilogies बहुत ज्यादा पेपर में आ जाती हैं. So Frank Norris की कौन सी trilogy है? This trilogy is called as the Epic of Wheat trilogy. It has 3 works in it. कौन से work है? First is Octopus. Octopus, a story of California, coming in 1901. It describes the raising of wheat in California and the conflict between the wheat growers and the railway company during that time. तो उस टाइम पे किन लोगों के बीच में फाइट चल रही थी? जो wheat growers थे, जो कि प्लांटेशन वर्कर्स हैं या फिर प्लांटर्स हैं या फिर प्लांटेशन जो होल्ड कर रहे हैं वो वाले लोग हैं, ठीक है. एंड वी हैव द रेलवे कंपनी ओनर्स. सो उनके बीच में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट था. Norris was inspired by the events surrounding the Southern Pacific Railroad mutual slow tragedy. So he is going to talk about it in this work, Octopus, a story of California in 1901. This is the first work. Then the second work is The Pit. The Pit in 1903. This is the second novel in the trilogy about the wheat speculation within Chicago Board of Trade. तो उनके यहाँ शिकागो बोर्ड ऑफ ट्रेड में जो स्पेक्यूलेशन हुआ उसको यूज करके एक और वर्क लिखते हैं रिलेटेड टू द व्हीट प्रोडक्शन ओनली ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम इन अमेरिका. ये वर्क है द पिट, जो उनकी सेकेंड वर्क है. थर्ड वर्क कौन सा है? द थर्ड वर्क इज कॉल्ड एज वुल्फ. वुल्फ वॉज नेवर रिटन बट वॉज टू हैव बीन शोन एज एन अमेरिकन ग्रोन व्हीट. उनको क्या शो कर रहा था वो वर्क? वो कर रहा था अमेरिकन ग्रोन व्हीट revealing a famine-stricken village in Europe. तो वो wheat production and famine-stricken village जो यूरोप का था उसको शो करने के लिए उन्होंने एक वर्क लिखने का सोचा था. That was called as Wolf. लेकिन ultimately we see that this work was never written. So he wanted to publish 3 works, but though he could do. तो कौन से works हैं? We have this the Epic of Wheat trilogy जिसके अंदर we have Octopus, The Pit and Wolf, right? So you will remember, I hope you will remember all these important works by him. This trilogy is important. Man's Women is important. The Responsibilities of the Novelist is an essay collection. जिनके अंदर वो क्या बात कर रहे हैं? Role of a writer. So again, this is important. And the Vandover and the Brute, it was posthumously published, and it is a study about degeneration. Okay, so I hope you will remember all of these things. What is naturalism as a movement? How Frank Norris is writing? What are the themes? And you will read these important works and the summaries as well. If you still have any doubts, you can ask me that in the comment section, and I'll surely reply to you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.